Alright, so here we are at the team select here. Now, I guess the only exception for when I pick a team randomly is I'm just not going to do the Phillies because they're my favorite team, and I've done Phillies franchises. And I'm not going to do like the Dodgers or the Yankees. I'll just say Dodgers and Yankees, or probably the Blue Jays too. No, I could do the Blue Jays. Just no Yankees, Red Sox, like the blue blood franchises, you know, because I want to do something, a team a little under the radar. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and my team is Tampa Bay Rays. I'm intrigued by it. You know, I go to school in Tampa, University of Tampa, so I'm intrigued. I'm inclined. Let's get going. Tampa Bay Rays. Now, I did this before, but the audio is messed up, and I got the Oakland A's, so I guess we're not going to do that one. We're just going to go with Tampa. So I guess to start the Rays franchise, we'll look at the Rays. Now, Pete, the Rays are a good team. Glassnose in AAA. Durham Bulls. Known fact about the Durham Bulls, my baseball team back when I was playing as a youngster, the Durham Bulls were like the arch rival of my team, which was the Red Wings, and we ended up winning the championship there. Cool little factoid here. So the Rays have Kluber? I haven't been paying attention, have I? So we all know about the Rays, man. They're a fantastic team, great front office, man. Here's the thing: if you want to win a World Series, get the Rays front office people and just hire them. And they know they have the keys. They know what's. I know they have won the World Series and all that, but you know they can get it done. Brandon Lau, his card is a glitch in Battle Royale mode in Diamond Dynasty. 27 years old. He's a guy. I mean, he's a stud. I mean, there's no reason to get rid of him. See I don't know if I want to go to a rebuild strategy or just kind of build up the talent of Rosarena. He had that good World Series a few years ago. He's a stud, and there's no more to be said. This team has a lot of studs, and let me just move Glass now. We have the roster limit. Okay, we'll do that later then. So obviously everyone knows Kiermaier. He's a stud out there in center, great fielder. Not the best, you know, hitter and all that. Zunino, he's got a lot of power behind his bat. Nick Anderson, pretty solid closer. Wander Franco, 21-year-old phenom, man. He's going to be a star for years to come. We all know this guy. Kittredge, he could close some games, man. We have a decent bullpen here. Austin Meadows, another guy who's just a cracked Battle Royale card. But other than that, you got Brett Phillips, defensive stud. A lot of under-the-radar guys. Now, I'm going to be honest, I know Shane Baz, I've heard of him. But a lot of these guys I'm not familiar with, like Matt Weisler, you know, Yandy Diaz I've heard of. I've heard a lot of these guys, but man, we're just going to get stuff rolling now. The thing is with this game and the prospect pool is I'm still not entirely sure how it shapes out. So I think what we're just going to do is we're going to check our farm. Yeah, so the farm system last year was a little strange where the prospects wouldn't really develop. You know, you'd have a guy who's like 28 with 99 potential. He's only like an 82 and he's got like 50 power, 53 contact, you know. It's just a big problem. I don't know if they changed that this year or what. But honestly, man, I take a look at the roster. And I think maybe this team, everyone knows the G-Man, has this team hit their limit. Now, I know if I play the game, I'll probably do well with this team. But I'm just thinking in terms of the game, like in terms of building a superstar dynasty. Now, how are we going to go about this, man? The Rays are a small market team. You know, they get no fans at their games. And I know the Rays have fans, and it's just like no one. It's not that no one cares. Their stadium's in a horrible spot. St. Petersburg, it's not even in Tampa. You know, you have this whole movement. Move the Rays to Tampa. The team's not even in Tampa, so it's a big problem there. I wish we could do that, man. I honestly am not a fan of the stadium. There's something I realized we could do here. We could assign a new stadium to Tampa and bring the Tampa Bay Rays stadium. So that's what we're going to do in this game. Oh, you can't do a custom stadium? Oh, we can. Yeah, so that's something we're absolutely going to be doing. We will be building the Tampa Bay Rays a new stadium in Tampa, so stay tuned for that. That'll probably be next episode. This episode's more looking at the team. Or we could jump into a game, man. I mean, I hate spring training. I don't know why people play it. It's so boring, you know, to watch. But, I mean, I guess we could just jump in to see how the team's rocking. All right, here we are in the rain. Spring training. This is the only spring training game we probably will do. Now, I'm just thinking of what I'm going to do for this team because I know if I go through the prospects, it's going to take too long. You guys don't want to see rebuilding process. You guys want to see a fucking dynasty. So we're going to build this team. We're going to make I'm the new owner of the Tampa Bay Rays, man. We got money to spend. As Lau hits the other way, he's got 94 power. He's going to be we're taking 2 on this all day. Woo! Brandon Lau's going to edge out a double, man. Horrible swing, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this is MLB baseball, baby. All right, we got Franco at the dish here. Franco puts a good swing on it just a little bit early. And it is what it is. Meadows here, best swing in the game, 100%. This is a tank all day. There it is, Austin Meadows, easy home run. I was early on it, doesn't matter. This guy's got the best swing in the game, you know. Everything's going to be a tank. Now, let me see here. I don't want to change the settings. We are on Legend. I don't know. You guys probably want to see these players, right? So, and it's not really about me hitting tanks the whole series. So, what can you see them on this one? Okay, you can see them on this one. So, we're probably just going to do that. You know, if I suck at hitting, whatever. Just get better at the game. That's what I have to do. My bad there. I froze for a second there. But we're back in business, baby. Now, let me know in the comments, does the Glazer family own the Rays? Because I know they own Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so I'm wondering if there's some type of connection there. And if so, they're a good owner. Look, the Rays are a good franchise, man, but they just haven't been able to get over the hump of the World Series. That's a great swing from Zunino. The outfield is looking away from the ball. Where does it go? The ball is off the wall. It's outfielder. I don't know. The game's frozen. All right, not really sure what happened there, but back to the game in progress. Now, if you're a diehard Rays fan watching this, that ball should be leaving the park. What? There must be wind blowing in. Now, if you're a diehard Rays fan watching this, which I'm sure a lot of you are, forgive me if I don't know the names and all these players and all that stuff and who they are. Don't worry, I'm going to get to know them and love them as the series progresses here. Now, this is what happens every time I do a franchise. Now, what happened back in 2K13 was, NBA 2K13, when I was drafted to the New Orleans Hornets, I just fell in love with them. They were my favorite team, even though I'm a 76ers fan. I just fell in love with the Hornets, and they were up there as probably my favorite team, even above the 76ers. And unfortunately, it rebranded and became the Pelicans. It's such a stupid name, man. I mean, I get it, New Orleans is for the Pelican thing. But who's going to be intimidated by the Pelicans? I mean, are you kidding me? The Pelicans? Is that really something you want to be known as? Oh, come on, man. Wander Franco is supposed to be a stud and shortstop. Can't make the play. Now, as you can see, I boosted these sliders here for the CPU because for some reason, even though I have this difficulty on Legend pitching, the players still suck for the other team, the opposition. They still can't seem to get many hits. I'm not sure what they're doing. Let me know if you guys also don't like this pitching view or not. I'm probably going to change it just to, I don't know, maybe you can see the pitcher better. I mean, I don't want to just be dotting up the whole series. Maybe because pinpoint's too overpowered. Well, there you go. Now they're getting some knocks. We'll get a run in. Yeah, we're definitely going to come in here and make some changes to the team. That ball is a rip. But Kiermaier, with his speed, should be able to get there. So the cutoff. Yeah, I don't know if we want to get rid of him. He's a lefty. I love hitting with lefties in the game. Now, here's the thing. I could probably take this team and do really good with their roster. Like, just me playing the games and hitting them, but I don't really want to do that. I don't know what we're even going to do in this first season. Franco's going to turn 2 here. Yeah, there's not much we could do. The season's already begun. You know, I don't want to simulate to the offseason. I want this first season to mean something. But if we make it to the playoffs, I'm going to play the games. And, I mean, we're probably going to win the games. And I don't want to just win the World Series in the first one. I mean, we could try it. We'll see what happens, man. I'm really excited to get into this franchise. If this wind wasn't blowing in, we'd be hitting some tanks here with Brandon Lau, unfortunately. That's a hanger, and I missed it. Yeah, it's going to take some time to adjust to this view. Franco to the plate. Now, something I was thinking about, you see Franco, here's a switch hitter. And I'm wondering, are they going to do this thing in the future? I know the game's like so far in advanced metrics now. Are they going to do this thing? As Franco rips one, it's going to be right to the outfielder with the wind. Are they going to do this thing? I feel like sometime in the future, every batter is going to be a switch hitter. You know? Like, they're just going to be like, oh, it's so much better, and there's nothing any pitcher can do about it. There's going to be no matchups because every kid's going to be trained to be a switch hitter. Now, I don't know if every kid can do it. Like, I feel like if you had enough practice, you could do it, right? Because if you want to be a left-hander, all you had to do is just do stuff with your left hand all day, and you could do that, right? Or am I crazy? Because your handedness is determined from your birth which side you go to. Now, people say it correlates to what side of the brain you use. I don't know if that has any truth to it, but from what I know, you could definitely train yourself to be a lefty. It's kind of strange. I think if your left hand is your dominant hand, I'm a righty, so I don't know. But it's just crazy to think about. One day, I feel like we're all going to be... It's a terrible swing there. We're all going to be switch hitters one day. Let's talk about this pitcher, McClellan. He seems to have some decent stuff. Curveball. Now, the stuff in-game doesn't directly correlate with how good your stuff is in real life. Now, McClellan's probably a great pitcher. He throws gas. He's got a nice change of curveball, slider. In real life, that's fantastic. In the game, you probably want some sinkers. You probably want, some other stuff with it. Cutters. In this game, the slider, the curveball, offline mode, it's probably going to fool a lot of people. A lot of these robot CPU guys. But is it going to fool the people online? Probably not. So that's kind of what I like about this franchise, too. You get to step away from the online mode and just, throw some more curveballs, man. Because I never throw a curveball online. I'm just spamming sinkers, sweating my balls off or whatever. Circle changes, we're going to mix them up. We're going to see if we get these hitters fooled. Now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, he's a start for the Pirates. He's going to get us hitting up. Let's see if we can put him away here. The high heat. He hits a fucking moonshot right there. Well, that's why he's a stud. All right, we're going to get out of the spring training mode. See if we get the dub. If not, who cares? We do get the dub. That's all that matters, baby. Tampa Rays. Now, this is the thing I've been wondering. Why do people say Tampa Bay? No one calls it Tampa Bay when you're in Tampa. It's just Tampa. So why aren't they just called the Tampa Rays? What's with the bay? There is a bay there, I'm guessing, but I don't know why they call it Tampa Bay Rays. But I'm not bitching. I'd like to take a look at this list. Obviously, a lot of these prospects, we know we do have the 5th best prospect in baseball here. Now, do I want to trade for these guys? Hunter Green, obviously I'd like to trade for him. He's not going to give it up. Now, this game's kind of weird, where I could probably right now, if I wanted to, go down all the way and find some prospects with some good potential, like B and up. Let's see. We'll put in 31-year-old prospect. Mr. Jean Diaz, and we'll go with Curtis Mead. Now, is this Mead guy ever going to play for us? Probably. His hitting stats are okay. A potential, Will he ever play for us? Probably, man. Baez, this is not enough for Javier Baez in real life. But the game says we'll love to take that. Buxton. Okay, we need higher prospects. I have a C and a B in there. But if you throw in sometimes when you have a prospect down here, a 50 overall, but he's A, even though they're 50 overall, 24, 21, doesn't matter. You could easily get Mike Trout on your team. It just makes no sense in the game. And then the prospects don't even turn out to be good in this game. Now, I don't know if they change after this year. We're going to find out. But for now, I think my strategy is to win now. It goes against the Tampa Bay Rays, but they fired their old guy. They weren't getting results. They hired in me, the new Dombrowski. We're winning now. We're getting a world championship to Tampa Bay. Thank you for watching this episode 1 of the Rays franchise. I hope you guys join me for the 2nd episode. Leave in the comments what you want to see for this franchise, and we're going to get rolling. Rays fans, MLB fans, thank you for watching. See you all next time.